Hello, what is up? So I thought I'd make a video like update on FIFA or FC 26, whatever you want to call it. It's the same old game at the end of the day. But I thought I'd make a video on this and also a few other things like what I've been up to gaming wise. But first of all, we'll start on FC 26. So this is the forum. Uh, this is basically the PC discussion forum about all the technical issues. So it's been months and months since it was released, and they have done nothing to fix it. It feels no different to me. It's just been a laggy mess, unresponsive, and the crazy thing is, lots of PC players can't even play the game. It's either crashing for them, or they just get it's just unplayable because they're on lower end machines, but it should be running better. So there's a lot of issues, tons of it. Luckily, I've been able to play it, but then it feels like total crap. You're still getting the issue with the controllers not being responsive for about 3 seconds, and you try and pass, shoot. It literally happens multiple times a game, and I've just been getting on with it. But I'm at the point now because the servers, the lag. I mean, it doesn't feel like a PC game at all. I mean, it's very easy to tell the difference. I mean, I'm getting literally on the 4090. I'm getting about 200 FPS at the 1440p resolution, but then, and even with the 97 XT, I'm getting about 150 FPS. But it doesn't feel like it because their servers are absolute trash, and it's running very heavy. It literally doesn't feel how it should. Now, for some reason, FC 25 felt a lot better with the servers, although you do get the usual stuff with EA where they get laggy servers, but it never felt this bad. But I think it's completely unacceptable, like the way it's been released on PC. People have paid money for it, but it's unoptimized trash. So this is the message I've left, and I've actually uninstalled the game because I'm at the point now where it's even made me try out eFootball, which I haven't played for years. But then I played it the other day, and I felt, well, at least I can pass. At least everything happens as to what I input on my controller. The latency feels miles better. So I can't work out why EA can't do it. Well, EA Sports, anyway, that team, because DICE have done a good job on Battlefield 6. Call of Duty, despite the critics of that game, at least it feels ultra smooth when you're running about shooting people. And the finals, I mean, this has got to be the worst game on PC Online I've played, FC 26, because it feels that bad. I've never known developers to leave like all the issues on the table for months where you press like X on the pad and it takes 3 seconds to respond. I've never known a company to do that and leave it broken for months. So yeah, it's a complete joke, and I would not recommend this game for PC. I really wouldn't, because it's clearly not been optimized. It's like, I mean, they've released a game that doesn't work properly on PC. From what I've played, I've tried. I mean, it's not like I can win games, but I'm not enjoying it. So I'm not one of these people that will just trash a game because I'm losing games. But it just makes me angry that I should be getting a better experience on PC. I've got two PCs high end, and it feels the same on both because their servers are complete rubbish. So it's definitely, I mean, if you read this forum, there's so many people complaining. You get on Twitter. So yeah, it's pretty obvious, and they've just not done nothing. They've done zero to fix it. They've done a survey, and for me, it's, I mean, if you're selling a product and it doesn't work properly on a platform, then you should be sued because that is actually a joke, really. I mean, for me, from what I've played of the game, it's pretty much, I think it's unsavable. Um, they're releasing another patch, but a lot of the time it just feels like it's broken. All the mechanics. Uh, it's just not an enjoyable. It's not a realistic game for me anyway, football wise. But I mean, it's never been that realistic anyway, FIFA. But then I've gone with it. But this year it just feels like. I mean, since I've come to PC, this is the worst experience I've had in terms of servers. I've never had my controller just drop out randomly during a game. Where for a competitive game, surely it should be ultra responsive. That is the number one thing, really, with any competitive shooter or whatever. It needs to be responsive, and they've completely failed on that. So I've uninstalled it. So I mean, until it's fixed, I'm not even gonna bother playing it again. Um, I've got better games to play, if I'm being honest. I mean, the hours I've put into that, and then I'm just thinking, well, um, it's not an enjoyable game. A lot of people online are saying it's not enjoyable. It's just a broken mess. So yeah, I kind of agree, and I just felt, I mean, when it first come out, there was definitely issues with it. Uh, for me, all they've done anyway, each patch has just made it worse, and I thought defending was broken at the start, so then they sort of fixed that, and then they made other things worse. So I just don't think they know what they're doing. They're asking the community what to do. Now I think you should listen to the community in terms of technical issues, but in terms of the actual game, I think you should just ignore all that mostly and build a game how you want. Stick to your vision, because all it feels like now is that they are clueless. They don't know how to make the game better, and they're just doing patch after patch, changing things. It just gets worse every time, and it feels like they're trying to. The game is probably unsavable anyway, and now they're trying to patch it to make it almost into a different game because it was so bad on release. That's literally how I feel about it. So I'm happy to just not play it. I've got better games to play. For my football fix, I've actually bought FM26. That the reviews weren't great on that, but it's more realistic than this. So I think, and as I said, eFootball, I might even start playing a bit of that when I can be bothered. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's not the greatest game, but then it at least makes more sense when I'm actually playing it. So for me, the biggest thing is actually the performance of the game. It is totally terrible. But yeah, I'm not impressed with the gameplay either. I think it's just unrealistic. With you got the women players, and I've got nothing against female players, but then you're seeing them knock over Van Dijk and massive defenders. So for me, as I said, I don't think anything makes sense of this game. Uh, I think the game is cooked, and there's probably no saving it. It's just going to be. I think they need to admit they've made a bad game, a terrible game this year, and there's nothing they can do really to fix it. Because there's not going to be enough time, and they're probably not. They don't even know what they're doing anyway. Every time I look at their tweets, it just feels like they're asking people how to make the game better. It's just stupid. So yeah, I've actually I've got some screenshots of eFootball. Now it's definitely not the answer, but then I just enjoyed it a lot more than I did on FC26 because I mean the biggest thing was the game actually worked. It felt responsive on the PC how it should do. So the servers, I played about 3 games and I found it to be good every game. Whereas on FIFA, you will have one good game if you're lucky, and then everything, all the other games, the dropouts for the controllers, you can't play too much of it. And so it gets to the stage where, especially for a PC player, I don't know what it's like on console, but well, my mate did say to me it's getting worse on console recently as well, with all the lag and. So even though I haven't tried it myself on console, I'm just full PC now. But my mate, he wasn't impressed the last few times he's played it. And I've seen a few people on Twitter say it's really bad on console. A few of them have said, they wish they could play it on PC. Well, let me tell you, it's bad on PC. So it's just a game. It's definitely the game. So I really don't know what they've done this year, EA. But yeah, but I didn't have none of the silly mechanic abuse, like weird things happening, with the gameplay. It feels like it's always glitchy. I didn't have none of that on this game. It felt like a good competitive football game, actually, the games I played. So, yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on FIFA. The other thing I wanted to talk about is Death Stranding 2. That has actually been confirmed to be actually released on PC. So I knew it was coming, but it looks like it could be coming. It wouldn't surprise me if it's next year, 2026, maybe mid part or hopefully early part of the year. So that would be great. I'm definitely going to buy this. So because I did enjoy the first one, and I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. Like Kojima, I think his games are great. So that should be a good one to pick up. So that's it. That's pretty much it for me. So just a summary of what I've been doing. In between making videos, and I did actually try Half-Life Alyx, and that has been brilliant on VR. I mean, what an experience that is. I've got to take breaks because I do get the motion sickness at times. But yeah, I mean, I literally bought the Pico 4 headset ages ago just to play this game, and I finally got round to it, and it's just been a great experience. I mean, it's so realistic once you get in there, and it's definitely, I think, Half-Life Alyx. I think VR was literally made for that game alone because the best looking VR game I've ever played, and obviously Valve, they've got tons of money behind them, and they literally done everything possible to make it look that good. And with how the movement and all the like interactions with the controllers work with the VR controllers, it's just amazing. So I'm not a big VR player at all. I did try some games there. I've got The Walking Dead, Saint and Sinners. That was all right, but definitely nothing blew me away. I mean, when I played this game, loaded it up, it just literally blew me away. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And you don't need the best VR headset either. You can get a Pico one. They're a lot cheaper than some of these other ones, and it looks great on it, believe me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.